Hi, welcome to Creating Vintage. This is Mary, and I have another haul video for you. So I bought this pile of, I think they're little magazines or pamphlets, something like that. And this was $1.50. Set it right on there. And I actually saw this side first, and I thought, these look like they might have some cool stuff to junk journal with. So I've been wanting to open it, but I was waiting until I was on camera because I thought it would be fun to share it with you because I know a lot of you like to see what you can get at a thrift shop. So it does have who had these. And let's see, this was April 1985, but on the other side, let's see, they had it wrapped with saran wrap like that. So you were getting all of them. And I'm gonna take off about half of them just so I won't be right up at the camera. But I'm gonna start on this side. I'm hoping they go from 1958 to 1985, because wouldn't that be pretty cool? So it was 15 cents in October of 1848. And this is the Workbasket, Home and Needlecraft for Pleasure and Profit. So I don't know what, oh my goodness. I am in love already with these. Can you believe I bought this whole pile for $1.50? Oh, there's knitting instructions. I don't know why. I know normal people flip this way. I seem to always flip backwards. Oh, hardanger. My mother-in-law used to do a lot of hardanger. You pull the thread out, you stitch it so that you can then pull threads and then stitch them, and you make this really pretty stuff. But she used to do hardanger. I don't know if she was doing it back in 58. She might have. She actually went to Cornell and majored in textiles. She got a master's degree in textiles. So, or in home economics, but I think she did a lot of that stuff. So, yeah. But not me. I don't know anything except, oh look, the fat girl's diet. Probably something very unhealthy. I'm not going to recommend it, but I think these look really cool. So there you go. October. I thought maybe that was the last one, but here we have August and July, so they're going the other way. And then we have December of 57. Look, and do all of these, they have all kinds of cool old ads. Look, you could probably even make some of these. And somebody kept these for a long time. What is this? 49. Oh my goodness. See, they should have put the 40 ones on the top instead of the 80s. Oh my goodness. This is so delicate. Crochet lace for your petticoat. I'm in awe. See, now when I said my mother-in-law was studying stuff, she was not in the 40s. She would have still been in high school. This is one from 49, February of 49. Look, filet luncheon set. But she did do that hardanger. Look at how pretty that all is. These were, you know, it would be really hard to tear these up though. Look at this, 29 cents, New Fashion Knits. Now this looks more 60s. Let's see, they have DuPont's trademark for acrylic fiber. Let's see, 64. See, I'm good. Not always. Sometimes I can guess styles. These just look very 60s. So that is not one of the Workbasket ones. So I'm going to put it to the side. This doesn't have a cover. I don't know what this is. There's a girl's poncho. Straight pillow, 71. And this is from a birth shown on the cover, but there is no cover. So whatever this was from is missing a cover. Let's see, published. Well, they talk about under the Act of 1879. Oh, there you go, copyright 1949. So this is another one of these. Learn how to book. So I love finding the extra little things they put in the middle of these. So this is from 1959, and you can learn how to crochet, knit, tat, embroider. Wow. Double crochet, so there's probably all kinds of, look at the little kid who's, you know, now quite old, elderly person, probably. Well, when did this say? 59? Well, maybe they're just in their mid-60s. But maybe they're older. Probably not. Tatting. Tatting is so pretty, but I've never learned how to do it. Maybe I could someday. There you go, 1958 again. I wonder if somebody was cutting out there, you know, who these went to. It's a little doll, Cindy Lou, the world's best dressed doll. Isn't that great? Oh, look at all the dolls. Can you imagine? And this little girl, she's probably like, I would love to have a doll. Oh, and look at these pretty dolls. Make a fancy handkerchief corner. Because you use your handkerchief. It's probably good for the environment. 59. So now we are going, I just wondered if they had saved like every issue, although I'm not sure this would fill that many years, because that would be well over 20 years. Ugly hair, remove ugly hair forever from your lips, from your chins, any part of your body. People have always been wanting to get rid of hair. Look at her hair, very pretty. 1959. So yeah, I'm going with somebody was cutting out. They didn't want anybody to know their address. Unfortunately, it was probably fairly recently, and somebody who was under a delusion of privacy. Especially in Ohio, we're an open record state. So you can get all kinds of stuff. Oh, look, what if you have menopause? This must be pretty recent. 59. I'm surprised they were putting that on a magazine back in 1959. Look, you could go to collect stamps, penmanship. This is stuck. Nurses training schools. My mom went to nursing school. So she had probably graduated not long before this. Very interesting stuff. What's this? 1960. See, I have to go back and talk about my parents. My grandparents were around. Maybe these were the kind of things my grandma would have gotten, but she didn't do a whole lot of this kind of thing. Well, I had another grandmother who died before I was born, but she would have still been alive during this time. Special $5 donation to help your organization raise money. My goodness. These are just great. I I'm going to have to look through them, but look at these pictures. I think I really lucked out with this. Did I just see Orson Welles? Or Olsen. I said Orson. I thought that must be Orson Welles. Isn't Olsen Broadloom wonderful? Look at that. That's probably Mr. Olsen. Got your corset on. Oh, it's a baby, 1960. Look at that. On a golden dollar from Alaska, the 49 state. Oh gosh, those states must have been pretty new then, huh? Interesting. Free from Florida Fashions. Dress like you're in Florida. You could go to the 49 state. I think Hawaii was a state by then too. These are so cool. Look, you can save money on your accordion. I love that so many of these are really old, and I'm probably boring you with flipping through these, but you don't have to stick around. I'm just really enjoying the pictures myself. Let's see, gardening, pre-seeded. Only $1. It's 18 feet long. It's pre-seeded. That's pretty cool. Cake decorating and candy making. Lenten meals. April, so they're getting ready for Lent. Let's see, May 1960. She looks pretty fancy there with that. And Sean, look, you can get an organ. These are really cool. Just time left. Oh, isn't that cool? Ah, these will be so much fun to use in junk journals. Oh, this was from Kansas City, Missouri. Oops. Oh. Can I do this? No, I'm going to have to do this very gently, because it started coming out. Look at that. This is really cool. It's this compare and value. Oh, you can like do a home hair cutting set. It's like the Flowbee before the Flowbee. And I think these go together. Yes. So probably more of them in these. Oh, look, that's such a pretty bedspread set. Look, 3 to make ready. This is the last copy of your Workbasket. You're gonna have to pay. Get it if you want to get it in 1961. Look at Forget-Me-Not, tatted edging. Let's see, did they renew? Well, this is June, so this is a whole year later. June to June. But I don't know, these don't seem to be quite in order. But it's possible they just didn't subscribe quite yet. These are really cool. I've never seen these before either. But they were apparently making these into the 80s. And I was around then. I don't remember these, although that just could be nobody in my household was getting them. The Olsen rug and carpet book. So there you go. There's the Olsens again selling rugs. Do your free Florida book. You could go vacation in Florida. Let's see. This looks like. See, I was gonna say it wasn't part of it, but there's the doily on the back. A lot of these look like oh, this one, the back cover's torn off. But a lot of these are more ads on the back. And this one wasn't. This one looks a little fancier. It looks like they've upgraded now, but that's 64. So now we've skipped a few years. You know, if you see, we're black and white, and now we have color. So we're black and white 1960, 1964. We've got color. We've got a baby sweater. And we're making all kinds of stuff. Elastic hose. Oh, maybe that's why they had the pretty thing on the back. And then now this one's the back is the shell jacket, and this is the mid-60s. Yeah, there we go, 65. So it seems like we're skipping 62, 63, and we went to 64, and now we have 65. Look at that little outfit and the little toy vehicle, flower and garden. It's interesting to see like what things changed. You could still wear things like this today. Sleeveless shell. That's really pretty. Very cool. Let's see, when is this? 66. So it does seem like they're skipping some stuff. That was one in 65, now we're in 66. And they either didn't keep getting them or they let their subscription dry up. Look at that pretty embroidered sweater. That's really pretty. I could see people wearing some of these today. Exotic winter fruits. Lapel pin. Oh, draw the 1890 girl. Let's see. See, I'm losing little pieces. You draw her and you can go to art school. I don't remember her. I remember the turtle and Timothy Turtle and something else like that. Let's see. 67. So yeah, it's like kind of like there's almost one a year. And now we're 25 cents from 15. So 66 to 67. We went up 10 cents. That's quite a leap. And she's got her cute little sweater set. You can get 100 little dolls for $1. Oh, look at this little girl. This is one of those, you know, you can pay. It's Norman Vincent Peale's like, here, send money to these kids overseas. Look at that. They gain their bus line on there. Silhouettes and needlepoint. It's kind of interesting historically what was going on. This is another 67. Look, there you go. They're gaining their bus lines again. Somebody maybe opened it to their, probably there's the son of whoever was getting this. That's just a joke. I used to have brothers. They probably would have done something like that. That's a really pretty suit. Sports knit, 5 for the fall. So they had to do that. I wonder, this must be an embroidery pattern. So you could embroider that onto something. Quilted crystal, interesting. And you can see the styles changing. Oh, grape cluster centerpieces. The lamps. What is this? Each tube. Oh, you could paint. Ballpoint paint. So you were painting. You were doing dots to paint. That's kind of interesting, and that would have been September of 1967. Here's November of 67. Got this little girl with her double-breasted sweater jacket. Got her little pocketbook. Oh, there's more dresses. I wonder if they had like red ink and black, and they could do that more easily than some of the pictures, but you're definitely getting color photos once you hit 67. And here's 68. Look at her poncho. That looks pretty cool too. I like that, the texture on that. Of the knit there. These look pretty groovy. Think about what was going on in 1968. World was changing, fashion changed. Of course, I think through all of life, things change. Here's more March of 68. She's got, you know, some thick yarn there in her sweater. I think I did really well. I got this whole pile for $1.50. I am not disappointed. Some people probably looked at it and thought, who in their right mind would pay anything for these old little books? But you know what? I think they're just wonderful. I'm enjoying them just like this. But oh, look at the Daisy Products Parade, and you've got your daisies in there. That font looks so 60s. Daisy bead bouquet. Some dresses. Do you need extra money? $100 is yours. So you mail this coupon to the Cheerful Card Company. Samples of personalized Christmas cards. So I'm assuming you're making money because you're going to sell these cards to your friends or something. Here you go, May 1969. She's got her pink sweater. Look at the embroidered. I love these. Ruffle trim knit blouse. She's got her ruffle there on the top. These are really cool. Are you over 50? Well, if you were born by 1969, you are now. It's kind of funny to see ads and think where, you know, people were at different times. Shell and cardigan in a lacy pattern. That's really pretty. You can see all the little lace in there. And then this one must not be too much later because she's got some lacy stuff going on. She's got a little collar. Yeah, this is June of 6, so this is just the next month. This is the front. That's a lot to be wearing in June. Wow, look at that. Do you want a heavenly figure? Wow, that's pretty fancy, huh? Tatted daisy edge. I still love tatting. Here's your pictures, sliding, gliding lines. It's pretty cool. Oh my goodness, is that Eddie Albert from Green Acres, I think, November 1969. Let's say somewhere, I swear that's who that is. You get those 100 little dolls for $1 still. You could play ping pong in this pretty sweater. Get a grandfather clock for $12.98. Goodness. Sometimes the prices are amazing. I moved out on my mother-in-law and lost 65 pounds. Wow. Look at that. She went from 198 to 133 pounds. Wow. Let's see, will you love her? I'm not sure I want to read about these poor little kids and think about that, but look at that. You got the bridal garters, cookbook bookmark. Oh, see, these are women who make sense. It's a clever play on words. These are probably, you're making money making crafts, and people still do. You could make a pumpkin pie. I love pumpkin pie. I will tell you my pumpkin pie recipe is better than this one because I see no allspice on this, and you need allspice for your pumpkin pie. And they also don't have any nutmeg in there. That's not going to make a good pumpkin pie. I'm not a baker, but there's a few things I bake. And pumpkin pie is one. Vanish your wrinkles. Oh, there's some mohair. Hold on. Very pretty. I'm probably going way too slowly through these things. We're up to 1970. We're through quite a lot of these. So I'm gonna flip through a little faster. Some of these where I'm seeing the line drawings of the dresses are kind of interesting to look through. I don't know. I love to see how things change through history. Look at that. That's a pretty little sweater dress, 1970. Look at that. This one's falling apart. There you go. There's your dresses. 1971. There was tatting again. Let's see, they want to have tatted things. I tell you, these things are kind of making me want to learn how to tat. Guess I can buy a bunch of records. Look at that. Any four for 99 cents. Records, stereo 8 or cassettes. And we still have a half dozen of these. We're up to 60 cents. So let's see. 71 to 79. Look, we skipped a lot of years, but now we went from 15 to 25 in 1967. It went up to 25, and now we're up to 60 and 79. Of course, I don't have a bunch in between to tell you it was exactly that year. Oh, look, he's something, isn't he? There you go. Genuine cast iron piggy bank. You can make a Christmas tree. Make a centerpiece. There's more recipes. What is this? Look at all those kind of pom-poms you can make. There's Mickey Mouse. Very cool. And now we're up to 1982. Crochet this romantic wedding gown. I would think a crocheted wedding gown would be pretty cool. Lawrence Welk. My grandma used to like Lawrence Welk. Probably in 1979. I bet she was watching Lawrence Welk then. What I don't see in these is those line drawings of the clothes anymore. I wonder if they got rid of them. I'm not sure if I was just flipping through them. 1983. Oh, look at the baby. Eddie Arnold. Can bake some bread. Here's some drawings of clothes. So maybe they are still there, but the silhouettes have changed quite a bit. Oh, I can remember this. You do the cross up there and then straight and then wide at the bottom, and you have the diagonal sleeves. It's not a bad way to change around your patterns. This is a tatted doily, isn't it? Let's see. Lace doily under glass of a coffee table would become a conversation piece. You just need a ball of number 20 crochet cotton, a tatting shuttle, and a steel 10 crochet hook. Oh, so I wonder if you both crochet and tat, or do you need a crochet hook to tat? See, I don't know how to tat. I barely know how to crochet. I think I could crochet a dolly if I needed to. Look, my special man could use that sweater. Here we've got 1984, and you've got a gingerbread house. Usually kind of like that. You got some Afghans. Might just be because I lived through the 80s that I don't find these quite as exciting, but they're still pretty cool. And here's February of 85. So this would be Valentine's Day. So we skipped a lot of the 70s. I'm not sure what's in here. These candle wicking, I think that's backwards. I love you. You probably iron this on. Be my guess. Let's see. Hearts and flowers, or hearts intertwined with ribbons, have universal appeal. I think that's still true. It was true in February of 1985, and it's true today. So, does it tell you how to do it? Thought it might give us a little. I thought it might tell you how to iron it on, but I didn't see any instructions. So that's kind of interesting. But I would imagine that you iron that on, and the pattern gets ironed onto your cloth, and then you stitch it. And then it probably washes out because it's probably not very dark, or you cover it with your stitches. There's a lot of great stuff in here, and this is the very last one. So this was the top of the pile, 1985, but remember we went way back to 1949, and you can get all kinds of ideas for the Workbasket Home and Arts magazine. And I think, what was it saying from the, like, some of these old ones? This was the one on the back. Home and needlecraft for pleasure and profit. So I think they changed a little bit. They weren't saying pleasure and profit anymore. They started out at 15 cents, went up to $1 in 1985. And I don't have every issue, but there's certainly a lot of them. And some of them, there were a lot in the 60s, but there were a couple of these from the 40s, 49. And how much were they then? Does it say, were they still 15 cents? I'm not sure, but I'm pretty happy with this. And I got this whole pile here and these couple things for $1.50. I'm telling you, going thrifting sometimes really pays off. It can be a lot of fun. Thanks for coming. Thanks for listening to me ramble on while I scroll through all these things. I really like looking through these. I love sharing them with you. And please come back and watch me junk journal, watch me do some haul videos, and I'll see you later.